What the Halliburton happened yesterday? 3 wild games and all for different reasons. Starting off, the Knicks took a 2-1 lead over the Pistons in a 119-116 contest that came down to the wire. The Knicks led by double digits at halftime, but Detroit made a late game push to make it close. But with 0.5 seconds left on the clock and down 2, Jalen Duren inbounded the ball straight out of bounds, giving the Knicks the win. Brunson and Cat each dropped 30+, and McCall, Bridges, and OG each dropped 20+. For Detroit, Tim Hardaway Jr. and Cade each posted 24 points, and Cade tacked on 7 rebounds and 11 assists. Moving on, the Thunder gained a 3-0 lead over the Grizzlies as they overcame the largest halftime deficit in NBA playoff history. They were down 26 at half after the Grizzlies came out swinging and torched them in the first half. However, we all boo the Thunder in unison because they wouldn't have won if Lou Dort didn't take Ja out the game in the second quarter. Great defender, my dude's just playing football out there. Sad. Either way, OKC ended up winning 114-108. Shea dropped 31, 4, and 8 and was aided by J-Dub with 26, 6, and 5, and Chet with 24 and 8 boards. Scottie Pippen Jr. went ballistic and dropped 28, 5, and 5 on 50% shooting, and Triple J scored 22. Final game, the Clippers took a decisive 2-1 lead over the Nuggets after they smacked them in Intuit Dome 117-83. This is why the Clippers will win this series. First 2 games were crazy close in Mile High City and the teams went 1-1, but as soon as they went to LA, easy Clippers dub. It also could be due to the fact that the wall was populated with horse heads for Jokic. Harden, Kawhi, Norman Powell, and Zubac all dropped 19+ points, and Kawhi added on 11 boards and 6 assists, and Harden 6 boards and 9 assists. Jokic tacked on another 23, 13, and 13 triple-double, and Jamal Murray also scored 23. Next batch of games tonight features the Celtics Magic, Bucks Pacers, and Lakers Timberwolves. Elsewhere, Evan Mobley was awarded Defensive Player of the Year. Rockets owner Tillman Fertitta and Donald Trump reportedly discussed the dumb Luka trade at the White House, so Trump might know ball. Wemby was seen playing soccer, not football, as NBA Central would have me believe. The Bucks extended GM John Horst. Jeremy Lamb said Kevin Martin used to keep track of his points because he didn't want to score too much to avoid being an all-star. Prayers up to Elijah Arenas, who was involved in a serious car crash and placed into an induced coma. Reportedly, Arenas did not break any bones and most likely inhaled a lot of smoke. Shaq told Dwight Howard that he wanted him to average 40. Melo wants to work with Cade on his low post scoring. Stephen A said he wasn't scared of LeBron because he's always guarded because he's an investment. And finally, Jimmy Butler was diagnosed with a deep glute muscle contusion with his Game 3 status in jeopardy. However, he avoided any fractures or structural damage.